Hello friends, today we will see how we can use the Vivo Dialer application to record the call automatically without making an announcement. Uh, I'm using my IQOO9 here as an example. IQOO, you may already know, is a subsidiary of Vivo, so this applies to most of the IQ phones as well as the Vivo phones. Now, up till IQOO7 with Android 11 as well as Android 12, it used to come with Vivo application as a dialer, and that has the option of recording the calls internally. But with IQOO9, 9SE, IQOO9 and other IQ phones like IQ Z6, Z6 Pro, etc., they have switched to Google dialer application, which still gives you the option to record the calls, but most of the times you have to trigger the call recording manually, which will make an announcement, or you have to do some workarounds so that the announcement is kind of hidden from the user at another end. But still you cannot record all the calls automatically. So let me show you what I mean here. So this is the Google Dialer, which comes pre-installed as a default application. So if I go to the settings, you may see that I have a call recording option. Now here, first of all, if I want to record the calls automatically, I have to switch on this option which says numbers not in your contact. So always record the calls for numbers not in your contact. But what about if you want to record the calls from the contacts which are in your contact list? So for that you have to click this option and select all the contacts you want to record the calls from. Now this is a very tedious process, because as most of you might agree to, nowadays we have contacts not in hundreds but in thousands. In my case, I have around 3,500 contacts, so it's practically not possible for me to come here and select all the contacts manually. And God forbid, if for some reasons I had to clear the cache and data of this particular dialer application, all of these settings will be gone and I have to start all over again. Now if you want to see how can you suppress uh, the announcement that your call is being recorded, I'll link the video. It's not by me, it's by some other YouTuber. I'll link his video in the description and you can go and see there. It works with most of the phones. But if you want to use the native dialer of IQOO, this is what you have to do. So look very. You open the dialer app, which is your. So first of all, let me show you here. If I tap phone, I just have one phone application, that is the default Google application. Now what we want to do is we want to enable the default IQOO or Vivo dialer application so that we can record the calls. So to do that, we need to open the dialer interface of the Google Dialer, and we need to type *#556688#*#. I'll write it down in the comments as well so that you can follow. Now you will see you will have an option which says enable phones and contacts. So this is the Vivo phones and contacts application. As soon as I do that and go back to my launcher, you will see I have another phone application. So this is the Google application, this is the IQ application that I was talking about. So now you select this. Now at this moment you are using the Google application as the default dialer. You have to make it as a default. So set it as default. You select the phone one, the icon with a teal color. You set it as default. Once you do that, go to call settings, record settings, and you have the options here. Records call automatically, record custom calls automatically, or whatever. So now I can simply remove this Google Dialer icon from my launcher, and I'll put this one here because this is what I wanted to use now. I'll make a test call, and as you can see, it says record soon.
Welcome to Airtel Black.
So now that the call has been connected, it is recording. As you can see, the timer here as well. So let me cut the call, and there wasn't any announcement, by the way. And if you want to view the files, it is by the way. So you have to go to any file application, internal storage, recordings, record calls, and here you will see all the call recordings that you have done. If I sort by newest first, it will show me the recording that has been done now. So if I click on his,
Welcome to Airtel Black.
so now that the call has been connected, it is recording. As you can see, the timer here as well. So let me cut the call.
For self-service, press 1.
So this is the call that we just made and it got recorded. So that's all what you have to do. It works on IQOO 6, IQOO Neo 6, IQOO 9, IQOO 9 SE, IQOO Z6, Z6 Pro, and other IQOO phones as well. You may try. I've personally tried out these phones that I've spoken about. It works. I tried that on the Vivo V23 Pro. It worked there as well. But I haven't got access to other Vivo phones, so I cannot commit if it works there or not. But you may try as well. So yeah, this is pretty much all, and I hope that solves your problem, and enjoy. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like.